That's it. That's it. You got him. Go.
Shop with Cherry Bag or shop.com.
Join Global Buy Wireless and get $700 off Samsung Galaxy S25 and $300 off instant. Immerse yourself into the Samsung Select and effortlessly elevate your portrait selfies with Galaxy AI. Don't wait. Order Samsung Galaxy S25 and save
So they got go.
It's not my brother's thing.
That's not brother. It's over.
Hello.
Nope. Hard to follow.
Can she actually bring some? Que
But I bought the face. I didn't know you said grab. You said basic. That's faceless. Nah, you can't hit me with that because I know I heard was patient. There's no way you're calling each other right next room.
Because she's bleaching her hair.
Okay, okay.
If you want to start, if you can bleach your hair from
Oh, hell no. What the fuck? I don't play with that, so I wouldn't know.
all I did. And then Aaron, when you say what the roll up mean, like when you ask for roll up. What should you pick up? It's not one.
Oh, now I know the girls' code of definite. That girls can say, oh, guys, we say roll up, we can say either define roll up. I'm not for Prince Brian, though.
Well,
What?
neither.
So I don't do those things. I'm not accepting. I never showed with them.
Be in front of time. So it's no way.
I didn't think what it is.
Exactly. There's no way they never told you that there's some roll up and they meant.
Nah, I really don't smoke with some niggas in the soap. After that, now I know.
She's gonna kill.
There's no way this is
I'm telling you, she's gonna kill. Wait.
She might see Bruce.
Look at the shirt.
Stay calm. Alicia, Sergeant Hank Ford, that was my gun right here.
Look at the shirt. I'm trying to go to school.
There's no other. Okay, so let's you and I figure out a peaceful solution. You and me.
This is entrapment. I didn't do anything.
Nobody is saying you did.
No.
Okay. We should
Conmigo.
put the knife. Okay.
Conmigo.
Come on.
No.
Hey.
No. No.
Put the knife down.
Combinação.
Walk outside. We'll have a conversation here.
I want to go in first.
What do
Okay.
you mean that's mine? That's
Okay, I'll get you your lawyer, but your car to go first.
Get the green one that is there, Angel. Oye, get the green one that is there. Put it on the table.
I hear you,
No.
but we gotta focus on right now. Okay? I'm willing to work with you. Okay, but we gotta build trust. The best way to do that is to let Carla go.
You get it. Carla's a victim. She's mentally ill. She makes a story to protect herself, to survive. You can't believe anything she said.
We know that. We know and it all works in your favor. Now don't blow it. Be smart. Come on, let her go. It's the only way. Come on, Alicia. Put the knife down. Put it down. Let her go. Give me. It's over. It's over. Walk with me. Put the Come on. Put the knife down now. Walk with me.
Okay, 1366 right now.
Hey.
Está bien.
Hey, boy, that tells us. What's going on?
Looks like there's a hot batch out there. Got 5 OG so far this morning, not even 10 o'clock.
Sorry. Get the hell off my crime scene.
Excuse me.
I called you 3 times.
Spot the DeLeon shoot.
Yes, it is.
Like I told the review board, it was a good shoot.
Problem is, I had 2 credible witnesses both say the victim had a skin spray.
But listen, first of all, that guy is not a victim. He's an offender. He wanted to hit on Alvin Linsky. That's not what happened.
Vote against theirs. Here's a felony at quite a discounted states. State's attorney is circling this as a homicide.
Drugs on the street, kids are dying. It's better than mine.
Well, I appreciate it.
It's good.
Meaning what?
Manny, I think it's a good time for you and your boss, Kelvin. Old school white cop.
You're wrong. It's an absolutely fantastic time to bury an old spy cop with a bad reputation. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm following the facts, doing what's best for the department. You are benched. Until further notice.
There's some bad dope out on the street, and we are gonna find it. Fast. Antonio's gonna take the lead. So get on the horn with CFD right away. You'll list all the OPs. paths to maze, the exact locations the bodies were found, track down the 911 tapes, files reports.
You gotta have it. Sorry, you want to tell us what's going on? Why aren't you involved?
Culprit is still investigating. So I'm on the bench until it's resolved.
Wait, step up, bro. Stay out of this.
Hey, enough. Listen, everything is gonna be fine. So stop talking and track down that bad dope.
Okay, let's get to work. Same time support for all 5 giveaways. Everyone cut the battery acid. I mean, it's intentional. Somebody's trying to put bodies on. Wait, so is this business or is this some sicko serial killer out here just trying to kill people with dope instead of bullets? Well, all 5 ODs are on the west side between Sacramento and California. It's combined in one area, which is a good thing. What about the crime scene?
Detectives found packets at 3 out of 5 locations. They all have the same logo. Spider.
Maybe we should call Boise. At least bonus in the right direction. No, can't. Hanks off the books until Culp's done with the investigation. I know that, but there's 5 people dead and the clock's ticking. So Boyd's not involved. He's been stripped. It's a violation even talking about it.
He's right there.
I talked to narcotics. See the shop owners are who's supplying product for the spider. All these kids got some probably had somebody's connected to the same point.
I think they are.
Come here.
On the phones, all 5 trace back to the same burner. Gotta be the dealer. Paint it. Looks like he's doing business on the corner of Sacramento and Bronx.
Yo, what's up, bro? Looks like you in the wrong neighborhood, huh? No, JMPC, man, he's talking on the phone. Offensive Nick from the Evans. All black head? No, it's white, like mine. Shake like a Marine. Come on, man. Check me out, bro. How much more? Couple grams? I can do that. Oh, no. There you go. I ain't got no dope. I got no Jay, can you move from a nectar? What you doing on the west side, Jay?
Lost connection.
Jim?
Yeah.
Okay, well, y'all gotta go. Sorry for the inconvenience.
That wasn't no inconvenience. That was a violation of my constitutional rights.
People are dying because it's dope you selling. Now's a bad time to give me lectures on the Constitution.
It should be. Some thousands of dollars into someone else's drugs.
Should I call my supplier and admit I screwed up? Or keep my mouth shut and pay the G-note out of my own pocket? And the answer is... choice A.
What's this?
Alright. Okay, we got a phone number and an address, 8660 West 54th Street.
Let's go get this punk. We've got 5 dead bodies, Taylor.
Make that 6. Patrol just found in an alley off Lexington. Amy Moore, 19. Last number she dialed, same as the other 5. Your boy, Andre.
Sorry, don't know the He's a skinny black dude who works for Sacramento film. You know, the one you saw Irwinton? Told us just called because he lost his job. Y'all must have me confused with something else. Like, for real. I don't know nothing about no help. Yeah. What's that? Found out in the heating compartment in the passenger door. It's not mine. Look, man, if you give up your supplier, you'll be out in 5. If you don't, we're gonna charge you narcotic-induced homicide, or you die in prison.
Why don't you do yourself a favor, Bill? Start talking.
Right, sure thing. But only after you get on your knees and kiss my black eye.
But I'm sure you're gonna meet some new friends in prison. They're gonna be happy to take you up on that offer.
It's not friends. There's people dying, there's kids laughing.
He doesn't want to talk. There's nothing we can do about it.
I know you're supposed to be underage. Listen, we got 10. They're all under 20. It's not even much.
6. We found another one. see what I can do. It stays between us.
Of course. Alright, employee, what else do we know about Jay?
He's affiliated with the Black Tiger Posse, has 2 priors, both drug-related.
So we worked us up and down. Burgess sat for start with the kid on the corner. Andre. Wave those homicides under his nose. See if he bites. The rest of you work your sources and find Jay on suppliers. Who sold the product to him? Who's behind the spider logo? And coordinate with patrol. I want them to put up flyers so that everyone in the neighborhood knows what's going on up there.
Alright, put up flyers. Sure that's a good idea? Demand usually goes up when ODs start happening because the junkies think that the dope supercharged. Put word out, that might do more harm than good.
Again, it's better to be transparent. This way people decide for themselves.
Right, even if it's gonna kill more people.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's talk.
Alright, man.
Adam, head back a sec. Look, I know you're upset about Quinn, but we got work to do here. So no more crap.
Whatever you say. Do the bar.
I got a name for you. Phil Gamble. Supply product, all the black gangs. It's part of the West Side.
Phil Gamble. I never heard of him before.
He's a bro. Runs his own business, stays on the radar.
Why would someone like that come back locally? That doesn't seem to make sense. How bad?
I don't know. What I do know, he's the man behind the spider logo, which means he's involved, intentionally or unintentionally. Our folks even to catch him dirty. Owns a bar called The Trip.
Hey, boss. This, shooting investigation. Gonna be alright. You got an angle to play?
Oh, the truth.
No luck, man. Talked to a bunch of low-level dealers, kids really, like 16, 17, they don't know anything. They did confiscate.
Yeah, we struck out too. Tried to squeeze this guy named Gamble, but he wasn't having it.
Gamble, who the hell is he?
Word is he controls the spot where the hot loads were being sold. Like I said, he shut us down pretty quickly.
Yeah, he seemed more confused than anything. Like he had no idea the ODs were connected to his dope.
How'd you hear about this guy?
Adam CI?
Got a source, he knows the area pretty good.
A source?
Yeah.
The source on the books?
Not yet.
You got a name?
Excuse me?
You talking to who?
I'm talking to whoever can give us good.
So you're talking to him?
Yeah, we got 6 people dead. What does it matter who I talk to or where I get my information from? I'm trying to solve the case. This is insane.
Look, I know you're pissed about this Floyd thing, but that's your issue, not mine. Don't jam me up in all this. Understand?
I'll be damned, be damned. Haley Ann up the light of my sorry ass little life. I knew you couldn't stay away from me.
All right.
You just play hard to get.
It's not because I thought you lost your mind.
Nah, my mind still visits from time to time. We got one of them timeshare things going. So what's up? We scraping together or what?
Maybe.
What you need?
An intro to a dealer. Book bar.
Dope.
Good.
Hell yeah. Book bar. I use them like butter. Like you a strange bird though. Hustles then dips, always changing color. Guy don't like his ties to last. I can muscle an intro, but price tag's gonna be steep.
Of course it is.
Value, baby. I got it. I know it.
Man, I miss you.
And I did miss you. Not too many people in my life who know me anymore. You play close to everyone, me, so you're not really close to no one.
I got eyes on book.
You see it, Haley, you guys are up.
Oh, in a minute, man. How you doing?
Why the hell you got me mean you did?
$1 bill. And I swear, we stand in one place long enough, some girl is gonna come rubbing up to you telling you how soft your hair is. This my friend I was telling you about. Hey.
Hey.
I met her up with Bright Palm. I tried dealing to half-ass rocks, and I realized I was on her side.
Cam says you got something new. I've been looking for something new.
Why is that?
Because new usually means cheap.
Yeah, I don't think no pretty white girl can handle one foot.
Oh, I actually pay more for a cut. Look, I already tried your stuff from Washington Court. And I know Cam. He says you're good, you're good. And I'm pretty sure he's already told you that I'm good, so on you.
Yeah, alright. I could use you. Let me get a drink, and we can talk.
Lots of dealers can't keep a clock.
We'll take this extra time to go over. Okay? Drugs and cash. Stop chance. What do you do?
I let your cop buddies crash and beat me up real good. And I don't swing back. Too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you see them numbers on your phone? They clock.
Yeah, we gotta get them changing. I want you to know real first. If we cool, then we did.
What for?
Don't matter. Guy I'm working with, right? This. So,
Nobody's truly independent anymore.
I'm hitting it now, so you in or you out?
Thank you, Bobby.
And say you welcome, Mama. Say you welcome, Mama. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
It's the guy we're meeting?
You want?
Why the hell would I need to be?
What's going on? Stay. Distracted. What the hell did you do, boss? The crash pads up there? What? It sounded like Brooke was going to reach it there. Brooke's name is Matt. Yeah, have you lost your mind? You've been mixed. First of all, being CIA, it's not walking to a damn police station. Hey, relax. You just see. Jesus, I don't think there's one inside. No. You don't have to know that. You don't treat me like you gotta keep me around. I'm working out the case. I know what I'm doing. People get me. Look like I've stopped talking home. And you might have just focused. I can't use you. Okay. I don't have a choice. You have to leave town and leave for a while. I'm not there. Stop. You can't just decide that. It's my job. It's what I got. If I'm not reliable, I don't get jobs anymore. You can't pull me for a payment.
Yes, I can. It's my job. Logan. I'll pay you for the drugs we seized from them.
No. I'm not gonna be happy. I want to play with you. Some good work, some real good. Yeah, but there is.
Was this like an interval coming? Can't get in here. We need food. Can't swim while I'm eating. Genius. Tiny minutes that shit will keep you dry. That might be an intersection. An entire country. And then there's no fiction. Stupid. No story. Listen, listen, listen. Listen, listen. Listen, listen. I'm not defending. I'm not saying it was good. Not bad, right? But he was my. He was my son. I put him out there. He was not.
Why don't you tell me what you want? Hey, right now. You want me to yell? Or you want me to make you feel better? You know I made the right decision. He was. It's not yours. Listen, never once have we made a deal with an agent. Someone we can trust. It's not how CIs work. I should not explain that. It's a necessary part of the job. We keep one foot in the water and only. And we ask our CIs to do the exact same. You're the cop. Cameron was the snitch. I'm sure that is the cost of the game. You're the one who likes to carry.
Carry it.
I still have no idea. It's all preliminary now, but it's all chance of the offender maybe it's like you can talk to him tonight. No, I didn't show you. I think I see him. Talk about crossing. Rest of us. Hold on. 4 officers. 1 off, including this animal had the audacity to still look at the friends. You got me. We get it. Good. So this CT boss came next to the someplace else that's taking on the film too. That's right, Kim. Easy, less of running appointments. Be on the right faces. What? If Devontae gets too squirrely, get him, put him right out of it.
Taking a while.
Okay. Wait until you listen. Makes sense. And so, listen. Anytime you want to talk about what went down, I'm here for you.
Thanks. Yo, this ain't working, man. So, just keep it moving. Shoot call, kid.
Está bien, está bien.
Told you we're gonna talk about that. Go home. It's gonna be okay about that. Go home. Yes, you was right.
Showcases report from the drive-by are not showing the kill off in the family.
Listen up to snitches, innocent. Oh, sucks. We can look at everything away. Alright, so let's find him. Hunt him down. Squeeze his food killer.
Best experience you'll have, especially because it came out not even like a month ago. Actually, what's the date?
Have you
It
been
came
playing
out.
since it originally came out?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been playing Gears since like 2008-ish.
I've been playing it since it came out, like back when like sniper battles and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's in my opinion one of the best PvP games ever.
Yeah, I think they just got some kinks they need to work out.
They do, and it's mainly the server shit. I don't even care if some of the shots don't register. Just don't do this shit.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
Like,
used to shots not registering. Like that was
right? It's a video game. There we go. There you go.
finally.
Somebody left that had it, I guess, and I have no clue. I don't even think anybody left. I think I'm just saying that. I don't even know. It's just words, I guess.
Host might be followed, to be honest.
Maybe. Maybe.
Sugar's cars come to a small apartment complex, address 232 South. Contains Deja Wallace, Chick Myers, and Launch Grove. Father's Andre Griffin.
What could I do for you, brother? First, checking up on the running-up in case. I'll make sure you have all resources you need to develop academics. Appreciate it. Let me out of it. He's been working the case. Maybe it's your my Gamertag response. The red? Besides, funny word for us. Yes. Look, it's nothing about this case or your involvement in it. Very well-made suspect, Sergeant. Like I told you, sir, we're working the case. You're playing a dangerous game. So are you. And then it's one of them that shot Johnson in my bed. Not the really look. See that difference? Calling out other things you would. These two are more dangerous than 10 rifles. So we gotta be smart. We gotta be patient. Playing a long game. This is Chicago.
Bienvenidos a la prueba SOR de 100 grados. Los antioxidantes podrán resistir el calor. Parece que no entra cantidad de comunes. No.
That's sex. All the time. You said tea. It's really, it's not that. Sex is for procreation, that's all. Well, so how did you come to my understanding? My parents. The reason.
I've been dreaming about this fight.
I'm 22 years old, but my height is 3 feet 10 inches and my weight is around 50 pounds. I live life trapped in the body of an 8-year-old. When I was 6 months old, my mom noticed a bump in the back of my head. So she took me to the doctor, and the doctor said it was a tumor, a very aggressive, cancerous tumor. I went into immediate surgery, and after the surgery, I went through chemo for 2 to 3 years, and I was doing cancer free. I was found fine, and it was kinder. They noticed that every kid was sick. There's at least a foot difference between me and these other kids. That's when they took me back to Children's Hospital and learned that my pituitary gland was very close to dormant. So all of my hormones, my growth hormone, my sweat glands, all that produces much slower. I love growth hormones, but unfortunately, the doctor told me I was refused at 16. So I didn't have this realization that I wasn't going to be normal until I was 16. That moment was almost like the shadow. I want to live my life like my friends and my sisters do, but I need my mother, my father, and the rest of the world to realize that. My life is complex. In a way, the advantages to my situation are you get lollipops and hair salons.
Not lollipops, it's chance to have more. These songs that you're working on, Eric's and Eric's. People you love in the center of music will come. Something big is dropping on pull-ups.
I'm so excited I can barely hold.
New pull-up surprise packs.
Let's try to buy them all. Your big kid is gonna love this. I'm a big kid now.
Real stories, meteors that doctors never talk about. Shoot, it felt like the blood for being out around that. I'm sure I'm all fixed up. We should celebrate with some drink. Something tells me a drink is what got you here in the first place. It was just chaos. Love. This morning we were sex. This exact same story. This was crazy. Johnny, my wife Susan. That's his. What happened, Johnny?
He fainted. The fainting patient looks really familiar. I'm sure it's seen me on TV before.
I can't wait. I need to act now. It's one of the stories that you know. The emergency physician, Dr. Travis Jasper, enjoys his work, even when a day on the job is full of headaches.
Day one, children in her mid-30s continue.
Every shift is indeed unique in and of itself. And I really thought I had seen and heard everything. But this clearly was something different.
Good morning, Miss Liddy. I'm Dr. Jasper.
Hi.
This physician I like, Frank. I understand you have a headache.
One of the worst headaches I've ever had.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, when did your pains?
This morning, I was telling Frank.
You were in the middle of making love?
Suddenly, I had this sharp pain in my head, lightning bolt.
Where in your head was the pain?
Well, it still is. It's mostly here.
Can you give her something first? I need to just ask a few more questions first before we give her any medication. Have you ever had this before?
Never, not like this.
Ever had a migraine?
No.
Alicia, can you tell me, were you having an orgasm when this occurred?
Why? How did you know?
Well, this could be what we call an exertion headache, which is also called the sex headache, or HSA.
HSA is a headache during sexual activity.
I don't know if I can stand this much longer.
I understand. We'll give you something. Just a couple more questions, and I want to examine you, okay? Felicia,
Are you having any weakness or dizziness?
I'm just so exhausted from all this pain.
Are you feeling any numbness?
Yeah. I feel a little numb in my face, on the left side.
Do you have a history of stroke in your family?
Yes. My mother died of a stroke.
A stroke? You think she's having a stroke? Well, it's a possibility, and I have to rule it out. My thought is to get this woman to the CT scanner as soon as possible. Samara, can we get a basic set of blood work and arrange for a head CT right away?
Yes, Mom. What about my pain? Can we do something now?
We'll get you something to help with the pain. Ketorolac, 30 milligrams IV. I'll be back as soon as we get the results from your tests. Hang in there, okay? If this patient was having an ischemic stroke, the clock was ticking. So then I went to see my next patient. Good morning, Miss Smith. I'm Dr. Jackson.
Hi. Tom, Teresa.
Can I get some medicine? I'm in a lot of pain, doctor. A lot.
Headache? This morning we were having sex. Okay.
All of a sudden, I felt this stupid pain in my head, like a bolt of lightning.
Is it really? Is this Groundhog Day?
Emergency physician ABO is used to being treated a little differently in the ER.
Excuse me, nurse. Excuse me. I'm a little younger than a lot of physicians. Are you single? I want to introduce you to my grandson. He's going to be a doctor. That's very flattering, but I'm already a doctor. No one ever thinks of a doctor. It gets frustrating sometimes, but I don't take it personally. What's that about? Some lady just chased me down the hall to try something with her grandson, who I'm pretty sure is still in high school. A lot of serious things happen in the ER, so laughter goes a long way, even when it's at my expense. Oh! It's late in the evening, but all of a sudden we hear this yelling coming from down the hall. Anybody there? So in lunges this man in a tuxedo. Can I get some help? Let's get a wheelchair. As I approach, I see he has a high-heeled shoe in his belly with blood dripping out around the actual heel. Oh, there. And despite this injury that I would imagine is very critical, he is smiling at all 32 of his pearly whites at me.
Alright, thanks, doctor.
So I'm not the doctor.
Wow, you're really gorgeous. Hey, both of you.
Oh, so am I. A duck. Let's get back to Tom, eh? He smelled like a mix of alcohol, cologne, and really bad hemorrhoids.
So, the doctor.
You're looking at her. I'm Dr. Howe. And you are...
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Right on me in the city names and fetch from me.
No, but nice to meet you.
After I'm all fixed up, we should celebrate with a drink.
Something tells me a drink is what got you here in the first place. But we started a head exam. He obviously had a shoe in his belly, and we tried best to not disturb it. His airway, breathing, and circulation were fine. His vital signs were good. He was really lucky.
Good. Can you tell?
I gotta hand it to him. He was pretty ballsy. I guess the medical term would be testicular fortitude. That shoe is gorgeous.
Better be fully passed. I mean, she has expensive taste. But, you know, I'm a people pleaser too.
So this is how she thanks you? How did this happen?
I was in a big gala downtown. City Magazine puts it out every year after they publish the top eligible bachelors in the city issue. I was being honored.
So how does any of this relate to the shoe in your belly?
Yeah. Anyway, so because I was the guest sponsor, I didn't think it'd be in good taste for your date to the event. You know, since it's supposed to be eligible.
So I imagine that went over well.
So she busted. But I didn't do anything wrong. I was just simply talking to a group of young women, and well, we just had a disagreement, and it ended poorly, and now I'm here.
Okay, let's get a test for sure. His vitals are good, but there's no guarantee that they'll stay that way, especially the foreign body lives in him. The chest x-ray is quick, it can tell me if the heel hit anything else in his chest. So there's no extra air or blood in the chest cavity. So it's a normal chest x-ray, except for the shoe.
Great, let's pull this thing out.
Oh, we can't do that here. Can you grab me an ultrasound?
Why can't you just pull out? You said yourself, it looks fine.
For now, but it could be holding up against major vessels and be preventing you from bleeding, so you'll need to get it removed in the operating room.
So what you're saying is it won't make it back to the galaxy.
Yep, right. So we can't just take the shoe out in the ER because the shoe could be putting pressure on a vital artery and preventing him from bleeding out. So the shoe has to be removed from the operating room. So we're going to need to do an ultrasound on you to check for internal bleeding. This is going to be a little bit cold. Ultrasound will show me whether he has free fluid in his abdomen, which means that organ is bleeding and leaking fluid in there. We start with looking at a fast ultrasound, which means that we look at the heart first, then we move to the liver, then I move to the left side. It's an area called the splenic flexure, and I see free fluid there, which means that the spleen is probably bleeding. If I look at the spleen, which looks a little bit like a jelly bean, it doesn't look so much like a jelly bean, which means that's lacerated. It definitely needs to come out of the operating room. So Brian, can you get a hold of the trauma surgeon, and then Tanya, can you get another IV, and then start another liter of normal saline through it?
From?
You have internal bleeding, and it looks like your spleen is lacerated also.
Oh my god. My spleen. Where's the spleen?
Your spleen is key in fighting.
Here.
All of a sudden, we hear this screaming from the triage desk. The news about the spleen was bad, but I think you might have bigger things to worry about.
Where are you?
Así digo que te vas a quemar nunca, nunca. Pero prometer nada. La premisa de poder beber tú.
For P weeks, you want voice. Otherwise, you will be very disappointed and damp. Voice stays 25 times drier than the leading period pad. Try voice.
More like napkin print.
Good Night's nighttime underwear holds 3 water bottles and helps kids stay dry for up to 100% leak-free nights. Now that XXL, so more kids can have better nights.
I used to feel like I was putting cutting notes to my clients, always chasing them for payments, but now I get paid without the exhaustion. Zero is an easy to use accounting platform, and it's the simplest way to manage your business finances. It makes sense that Zero users who use online invoice payments get paid up to twice as fast. So if you are still chasing payments, do yourself a favor and try Zero. It will change the way that you do business.
ER Dr. Bill Frank believes in breaking the stress of the job by big muscle.
I've been playing drums since I was 12 years old. So when I walked into the room and saw a patient strumming on his guitar, I naturally grabbed 2 long cotton swabs and started drumming counter in the empty space. I like to have some sort of entertainment so that everyone feels much more calm and ready to act when the need be.
Duty calls.
It's strumming with you, buddy. The nurse takes me to the next patient, and as I walk into the room, I see the patient looks like an outdoorsman type of person, and his wife looks very refined. I guess opposites do attract. Johnny, it's my wife Susan. This is what's going on, Johnny?
He fainted.
Happened to you before? Just stood up a little fast, that's all. Well, let's have a look. Shirt off, we'll get you in the scan. It can be anything from something as simple as dehydration, something as significant as cardiac dysrhythmia, or something wrong in the brain.
Megan's not gonna be happy we show up late. It's her daughter's cancer, so.
Yes, and we don't want you fainting again when we get. Honey, you passed out in the car on the way here.
So when the patient's wife told me that he had fainted a second time on the way to the emergency department, that got me very concerned. So I do a quick exam from head to toe, and I don't find anything abnormal. Looking on the monitor, all his vitals are stable. You seem healthy, Johnny. How'd you get that bruise on your leg?
Happened when I fainted in the bathroom. I go now.
No, not just yet. We're gonna need to get some tests. We're gonna need a head CT, chest X-ray, EKG, blood test, and urine sample. You gotta be kidding me. You just told me I was healthy. No, I said you seem healthy. but I have to figure out why you fainted and if you suffered any head trauma. When a patient presents with fainting, sometimes we turn to what's called the $1 million workup and order a whole bunch of tests to try to get and figure out the underlying reason for why the patient fainted.
The fainting patient looks really familiar. Do you know who he is?
I don't recognize him. Why?
I'm sure I've seen him on TV before.
My nurse seems starstruck by this patient, but in reality, it doesn't matter if the patient is a celebrity or someone that is homeless. We treat all patients the same way.
Johnny wants a lot.
And?
Oh, no. That guy's in perfect health.
Something must be causing it to faint. The results are remarkably negative. There seems to be nothing wrong with it. $1 million work.
He calmed down, but that didn't mess up. This is gonna be a long night.
I had this sharp pain in my head, a lightning bolt. I got this searing pain in my head, like a bolt of lightning.
It's right in the middle of love. This morning we were sex.
Dr. Travis Jasper is hearing a very similar tale from two different patients, and it's making him suspicious.
I have no choice but to wonder if they're drug seeking. Trudy, is there any history of stroke in your family?
Yeah, my grandmother, she was paralyzed after a stroke and died a couple of years later. Am I having a stroke?
Try to stay calm. We'll run some tests right away and find out what's going on. So I ordered the exact same blood test and head CT that I ordered on the first patient, but I was really still doubtful and wary.
She must have overheard Felicia tell her story. That's the only thing I can think of.
If I wasn't anxious, she's never gonna die.
Well, confirm it was more common complaint she was entertaining.
Why don't I just confront her?
No, could be wrong. Stranger things have happened.
We got the results back of both patients' CT scans, and they were completely normal. So I no longer was worried about them having either an ischemic or hemorrhagic stroke. So I wanted to go back to see the first patient to give her the really good news.
Well, Felicia, your CT scan indicates no signs of a stroke.
I'm worse pain than when I came in.
Can you give her something more? Like she's really suffering.
I understand, but I don't want to order any stronger medicine until your blood work comes back. Then we'll know what's appropriate.
Can I get a couple of extra pillows? I think it might help if I can prop my head up.
So then I went to see the other patient to tell her the same good news. And I felt like I was in a hall of mirrors.
Trudy, we got your CT scan back, and luckily, there are no signs of any blockage or bleeding. I think we can rule out stroke.
Well, that's good. She's in more pain than ever.
My stomach hurts too. Is there any way I can get some stronger painkillers?
Sorry, attitude and labs come in. Tamara, let's get the ultrasound in here so I can check it. So at this point, I was actually having increased suspicion that this was drug-seeking behavior. Because usually, a drug seeker, if they can't get what they want with their first complaint, they'll add a new complaint.
Jeff,
yeah?
Are there any patients in the department right now with their novel vape?
I'm not sure why.
It's really difficult when you suspect that someone is faking their symptoms, because if we're wrong, it can definitely lead to a bad outcome.
I'm just wondering if she's overhearing somebody else. Dr. Amy Ho's patient has been impaled by a stiletto heel, causing internal bleeding and a lacerated spleen. But that is not his only worry.
I hear this loud voice coming from triage, full of rage. And then I see this woman dressed to the nines, really angry. Tell me where I'm in! Where are you? So is this gonna be a problem?
Sitting in the shoe?
I noticed she was holding a shoe in one hand, a shoe that matched the one stuck in my patient's. Once call security and also get the police involved, they're gonna need paperwork. We have a code for when we need strong arms. Our security guards.
Oh, strong, 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 strong.
What is this? Big misunderstanding.
So enlighten. Get your hands off of me.
It was just chaos.
It was off the show. It just for the photographers. That's it. I swear.
I had to get a handle on the situation before it escalated further. Apparently, your shoe is impaling my patient's abdomen. We just confirmed that he has internal bleeding and that his spleen is lacerated. I wanted her to understand how serious his injury was. It wasn't just going to be a couple stitches and he would walk to the door.
What does this mean?
So your spleen is key in
OR's on line 1.
Excuse me. I spoke to the OR and they informed me that the trauma surgeon was busy and wouldn't be available for now. It was the perfect storm of everything going wrong.
Scott, I had no idea. I thought you grabbed my shoe and ran off.
Scott, I talked to the operating room and it's going to be about an hour before we can get you over to surgery.
An hour for my spleen. Wait. What's it again? What'd you say?
A spleen is key to fighting. This is going to be a long night.
Dr. Frankel's patient has fainted twice in one day.
Something used to cause him to faint, but a battery of tests and showed nothing wrong. I'm still a little concerned that he fainted more than once, but maybe he's just tired. So your tests are all normal, Johnny. They look pretty healthy on paper.
Well, I hate to say I told you so. I hate to waste your time when you got people in here who are really sick. You say we catch the end of that mistake.
Sometimes patients can be convincing that they really don't want to be there. They were forced to come to the emergency department to be worked up. And sometimes that can make you think that possibly maybe they can go.
He almost convinced me to turn the car around on the way to the hospital, and then he fainted. So what if we leave and it happens again?
I share your concern. I think the physician always has to listen to the patient. But at the end of the day, when there is someone else in the room, a significant other that is saying something totally different, that's when you have to raise your attendance and really think something could be fine. Johnny, has anything like this ever happened to you before?
No.
Which is why I made him come in.
Hey, what are you doing here? Just say hello, all right?
I think you're okay.
I'm fine, I just fainted a couple of times, that's all. Doc says they look good on paper. Should be out of here real soon.
Johnny, can you describe to me exactly what happened right before you fainted? Just before the patient can answer my question, he has a seizure. Lorazepam 2 milligrams. Is this what you mean by fainting?
Yeah.
This is not fainting, this is a seizure. Fainting and seizures are completely different. Fainting is usually the lack of blood flow to the brain. A seizure is an electrical disturbance that happens in the brain. When someone's having a seizure, you don't want to try and restrain the patient. However, in the emergency department, we will give medication to stop the seizures.
Is he going to be okay?
Looking at the monitor, the patient is in ventricular fibrillation. The heart is not pumping the way it should, and blood is not being distributed throughout the body.
What's happening?
He's in cardiac arrest. We need to shock him.
I'll get the crash cart.
I need to shock him immediately.
I need that defibrillator here stat.
But no one is around to bring me the defibrillator. I can't wait. I need to act now.
He's a detective, and he was just telling me about the couple that's been trying to get tricked for meth.
This was crazy. Can you tell me where you from the orgasm in Lucifer?
What? How did you know?
It started suddenly.
Yes. Right when I was climaxing.
As Dr. Jasper treats 2 different patients with similar symptoms, he suspects one of them is a copycat. He's just wondering if she's overhearing somebody else.
I have a dilemma. If I'm wrong, making the mistake of thinking someone's a drug seeker when they're not can actually lead to disastrous outcomes.
And but my boyfriend, he's a detective, and he was just telling me about this couple that's going from hospital to hospital, eavesdropping on other patients, trying to come up with convincing stories to get search for it.
Really? Does your boyfriend know what this couple looks like? Would he recognize them?
I don't know. You give him a call, see if he'll come in and take a look.
So, while my nurse called her detective boyfriend, all of the blood work would come back negative. So I decided to do an ultrasound to evaluate for this new abdominal pain. I don't see any issues. No swelling, no bleeding. Everything seems normal.
So what do you think it is?
It's looking more and more like HSA, but I can't be sure.
Does this mean you're not going to prescribe anything? Because she's obviously hurt.
But headaches during sexual activity aren't normally associated with stomach pain. If she's faking, she's really good at it.
Change.
So I decided to go ahead and prescribe an anti-nausea. And then I went back to see my first patient. Hi, Felicia. We got your results, and your blood test came back all normal. Are you feeling any better?
No, worse actually.
Any nausea at all?
A little bit. I have a slight ache. Excuse me, doctor. There's someone here to see you.
Okay. Have you been talking about something on my cheeks while I was away? Just one you. Never mind. Just a moment.
Well, this is my boyfriend, Keith.
I keep. Thanks for coming by.
No problem. Lola tells me you might have some tips for us.
Yeah, let's talk over here. I give the detective a short story of what's happened during this morning. And he tells me that this sounds exactly like the couple that he's been tracking down the suspects. So how recent are they? I mean, these people, they seem to be imitating real patients who are right here in this apartment.
These two will do anything for drugs. They're getting vulnerable.
I really wanted the detective to get to the bottom of this.
Look, when you recognize them, I need you to wait until she's discharged, okay?
But I really didn't want to risk having a confrontation in the middle of the ER. This was crazy. You okay? This was getting stranger by the minute.
Franco's fainted the patient and just had a seizure. And now his heart has stopped. I need to shock him immediately, but no one is around to bring me the news. So I decided to do a pre-cordial thump, hoping that it would do something. But it didn't work. Continued compression. Charged to 360 joules.
Charging. Clear. Shocking.
After shocking the patient, he flatlines. Continued compressions. I can't shock a patient who's flatlined. I need to get him back in a shockable rhythm. 1 milligram epi. I call for epinephrine to give the patient's body some adrenaline.
Epi is in.
Stop compressions. Fib, shock at 360 joules.
Charging. Clear.
The patient's in flatline. We're not making any headway. Not responding. Resume CPR.
What is happening then?
His heart rate is stuck in an abnormal pattern, and we need to try to break that cycle. 20 of etomidate and 100 of sucks.
Accommodates in.
Not breathing on its own. I need to put this tube inside to help him breathe.
Sex is in.
My philosophy is to allow family members to stay in the room when I'm performing life-saving techniques. I would rather that the family members watch me do everything that I am doing to try to save their loved ones. Stop compressions. Fib, shock at 360 joules. The patient keeps alternating between flatline and ventricular fibrillation.
Charging. Clear. Shocking.
The The patient is now flatlining again, and I need to do something to break this trend. If I don't, the patient will certainly die.
Dr. Amy Ho thought she had an explosive lover's quarrel under control. Police are here, but the arrival of the police has added fuel to the fire.
The police are usually called into diffuse situations, but in this case, it is the complete opposite. You didn't call the cops, I did.
Why? It was supposed to be
Yeah, I mistakenly apparently injured my spleen. Whatever that is.
Look, you will both get a chance to explain your stories to the police.
There's nothing to explain. It was a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding that ended with assault. Hi, I'm Dr. Huff.
Hi, I'm Officer Riley. This is Officer Williams. So is he, gonna die?
No, he is not going to die. Usually once the police get there, they usually stick their head in and ask if the patient's going to die, because if they die, it's different paperwork they have to do.
You gonna call all this?
I can explain.
Well, explain it. Alright, we'll take it from here, guys.
Now the officers can do their job, and I can do mine.
Serial informer?
That's for the police to decide. How about you rest up here in the meantime, and I'm going to check on a couple of patients. So the police speak to the woman and get her version of the events, and they come back to the trauma bay.
Dr. Ho, she guys looking too good. She's gonna have to take a look.
Hey Scott, how are you feeling?
Oh, she's sad denying me.
Well, if you ever say this, she is to picking you in the belt. You want to press charges?
You don't actually say anything you press for charges on me, are you?
Just for fantasy, we're gonna need an answer.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
That's not good.
I'm probably lost and you can rest now. Hopefully she comes with me peacefully.
Felicia.
Where is she?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Chaos erupts as Dr. Jasper tries to determine which of his patients is faking her ailments to get drugs.
I start my shift off just with 2 patients with the same mysterious illness, and now we have a full-blown police chase. Hey, stop right there! Hold him! Is that him?
No, right. Why were you running?
I didn't do anything.
In trouble for what?
Why don't you run over and leave your wife? You said yourself that she was in a lot of pain.
She's...
That's all I just met her at University Hospital. She offered me $100 to go to her hospital and down.
$100?
I'll have the meds again.
I hate to tell you this, but it's a felony to lie to a healthcare provider to obtain narcotics.
It is? Am I going to jail?
You're going to the station, I can tell you that much. You can explain your story there. Can you two detain him until the patrol car gets here? You won't be.
Made me wonder, could both of these couples be working together? Could this be some kind of like tag team, something they planned and plotted?
Look, I'm probable cause to make an arrest. Hopefully she comes with me peacefully. But I'm not going to wait for her to be discharged. She's obviously insane.
I understand. Do what you gotta do.
Felicia.
Where is she?
I don't know what she's talking.
Dr. Amy Ho's patient, who was impaled by a high-heeled shoe, is waiting for surgery to happen. Now suddenly, he can't breathe.
I'm wondering what could happen. He was fine, but all of a sudden, this. His oxygen stacks are dropping and he's decompensating. Now this is a real emergency.
What does that mean?
He's not getting enough oxygen. Hey Brian, can you put on non-regrator mask? The first thing I do is look at his lungs, the right center rings. Although his chest x-ray didn't show anything abnormal, I don't hear normal red cells on his left side. Given his injury, I think he either has blood or air in his lungs for a shit leak. The only things that could have caused this is either pneumothorax air in the lungs or blood in the chest cavity. He needs a chest tube right away. Without it, he could die.
Hey Scott, we know how to take care of this, okay? You're gonna get a chest tube that's gonna help you breathe a lot easier.
I'm gonna need to ask you all to step up. Look, you're not gonna get any answers if he's dead.
He's gonna die.
Not if I can help it. The The chest tube procedure is relatively fast. In an acute situation like this, you numb the best you can and just go. While the nurses are getting the tubing, we squirt disinfectant all over him so he's covered with it. I get some lidocaine and inject right into the rib space. Alright, this is gonna be a little uncomfortable, but you're gonna feel so much better after. Perfect. I pulled my scalpel and made a 2-inch incision about 4 rib spaces down under the armpit. He shouldn't feel the incision because of the lidocaine, but the next part is a different story. Next, I shoved some forceps into the chest wall and break up the muscle. That's when we do osteoporosis. I put the tube in and hooked it up to suction. His oxygen saturation split up immediately. We did one more x-ray to check replacement, and it looks good.
Nice. I remember you in that church.
He sounded genuinely grateful, and I think he was so great.
Sure,
Do what you gotta do.
look, bottom line, this woman's stabbed. Are you different stripes or not?
Be fair, shot at 360 joules.
For reasons unknown, Dr. Frankel's patient's heart is suffering from a deadly series of arrhythmias. Cardiac drugs and shocking have been ineffective.
My seemingly straightforward fainting case has now become a life-threatening emergency. Not responding, resume CPR. We've gone through every cardiac drug. We've been performing CPR for roughly 30 minutes. Now it's time to call the cardiologist. Stop CPR. Check a pulse.
I have a pulse. Hold on, look at this. The P waves have no correlation with the QRS complex.
Complete heart block.
What's heart block?
He has an abnormality with electrical activity in his heart. The electrical signals from the top of the heart are not being recognized by the bottom of the heart.
He's going to need a temporary pacemaker immediately. I figured out who he is. I told you I recognize him from TV. He goes into the woods with nothing but a knife and a film crew. Think I know what's wrong with your patient. What?
This patient has complete heart block, a condition in which electrical signals are blocked from sending heart muscles to contract. He could die at any moment.
Now what we do is insert a guide wire into the heart, which is called the transvenous pacemaker,
I can't watch it.
and allow it to get the signal that the heart needs for it to contract. First, what we have to do is insert a large bore central line into the patient's chest. At that point, we insert a large guide wire that goes straight from the central line down to the bottom of the heart,
We're in.
where we then blow up a small balloon,
Heart rhythm is captured.
and then we can send electrical activity from the box outside. Look, your father's heartbeat. After several tense moments, we are now able to pace the patient's heart. The transvenous pacer that we use is a temporary solution until we can find out the real underlying problem. I still have no idea what could have possibly caused the patient to go into complete heart block. And the cardiologist seems as clueless as I. You did a great job, Dr. Hughes. Thanks again for your help.
You're welcome. I'm gonna head up to ICU and talk to the intensivist. I figured out who he is. He's that guy. I told you I recognized him from TV.
Outdoors.
He's a survival expert. He goes into the woods with nothing but a knife and a film crew. Son of a gun.
What? You recognize him too?
No. But I think I know what's wrong with your patient. Lucia,
Dr. Jasper's drug-seeking patient has suddenly disappeared.
We weren't gone from the room long, so I thought, well, she couldn't be caught.
She was there 5 minutes ago. I see her. Where? On the surveillance camera. Look.
That's her. That's a serial fake. Unit 5? Unit 5, come in.
As the police arrive to pick up a fake husband, we see her on the monitor in the parking lot. Perfect time. So the police get to her car, and she opens her door, and bags of drugs fall out.
Look at that. What'd she need us for?
That's the main course. They must have come here for dessert. The first patient, it turns out, was actually copying the second patient.
Give me a call anytime, or give me a video.
Unfortunately,
Thank you.
in our emergency departments today, we're seeing an increasing number of patients that are literally coming in just to get pain meds, just to get drugs. So I go back to see my other patient, who I thought was the copycat. I'm so glad that I didn't delay her care just because I suspected that she was drug seeking. How you feeling? Did that medicine help with your nausea?
Well, I don't feel sick anymore. But all that noise isn't exactly helping the headache.
Yeah, what was going on? Couple of coffee. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Wait, was it a blonde woman in a light hair?
Yeah, what?
Well, we saw them outside the parking lot when we came in. It was almost like they were watching us and listening in on our conversation.
We looked up and they were there, eavesdropping.
I knew there had to be an explanation, and that was it. So truly, we've eliminated the worst case scenarios. So it's really down to a HSA or migraine.
You think it could be a migraine?
I do. Some complex migraines can mimic a stroke. The timing of the headache with the sexual activity was just coincidence, and she can go on with a healthy sexual lifestyle.
That works for me.
Ask you guys, has John been in the woods lately?
Are you kidding? Don't you know who he is? My dad practically lives in the woods.
I was totally blown away.
Amy Ho's patient has to decide whether or not to press charges against the woman who impaled him with her shoe.
Are you gonna press charges or not?
No press charges.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
See yourself.
Thank you, Scott. I really didn't mean to injure your spleen.
Oh yeah, my spleen. What does it do again?
So your spleen's key to fighting. Okay. But your spleen is key to fighting infections. A lot of people can live if they have their spleen removed just fine. You'll just need some special immunizations, and you should be fine. Okay, but let's get you to the OR. We sent him up to the OR where he underwent a successful surgery. He had his spleen removed, along with the shoe, and he did really well. So well, in fact, that I ran into him a couple days later when he was getting discharged.
Hey, Doc. Just the one I was looking for.
I have something for you. Yeah, just in case you wanted to check it out.
Well, thank you. How was you?
She didn't must have for the past 2 days.
Sounds like you got a really good woman with you.
Ready to go home?
Yeah, I'm ready. Again.
Bye.
In the end, love conquers all. So, not so eligible anymore.
With his patient finally stable, Dr. Frankel still has no idea what caused the man's near-fatal condition.
He's the survival expert.
But his cardiologist colleague has just had a revelation.
Lyme disease. He was bitten by a tick. I bet money on it.
It's so rare that Lyme disease will cause complete heart.
But it happens.
It used to be 5 to 10% of people with tick bites would get Lyme disease, but in today's day and age, with antibiotics, it is even more rare to see complete heart block from ticks.
Look at his symptoms.
When the cardiologist was able to connect the seizures and complete heart block to Lyme disease, I was totally blown away. I have to ask you guys, has Johnny been in the woods lately?
Are you kidding? Don't you know who he is?
We just found out.
My dad practically lives in.
We think Johnny may have Lyme disease.
You mean like from a tick? A tick bite could cause his heart to stop working?
It's rare, but it's possible that Lyme could have caused both of his symptoms, including seizures and complete heart.
Will he still need a pacemaker?
It's likely that he won't need a pacemaker if we're right about the diagnosis.
That is such good news. Thank you so much.
We're going to need to take him up to the ICU so that we can start him on antibiotics and draw blood for Lyme disease. We treated the patient with antibiotics, and ultimately he did not need a pacemaker.
Looks like TV.
A few months later, he was able to fully resume his work in Olympics.
He's thinking about it. Check yourself. Have somebody else check you. It's a serious thing. The body hits. It's a rash. Seek help right away because there's a treatment. Could save your life.
I think we did something good.
Yeah. These are the real stories the ER doctors never talk about. We need him to tolerate right now. I think he's having some kind of seizure.
Suturing and lacerations don't cause seizures.
Oh my God.
What the heck is going on with this thing? What exactly did you give right before the seizure started?
Oh my God.
It's beating so fast, it's going to start to fail. Are you on any medications?
I had to go off of everything because I'm pregnant.
Answer.
Amy, just don't.
Yeah, right here. This doctor. That's just an unconscious child.
Excuse me, I'm here to help.
He's breathing.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. This kid was dead.
Or even told stories at the ER.
Okay, code practice. You got 30 seconds. Ready? Go.
Dr. Ed Panachek loves teaching emergency medicine to med students.
Some students do better than others. It's a little bit of sink or swim, and I love being part of that process.
All clear? Shot.
Okay, you might have made it here. This patient might actually survive. I said might survive. The snacks, by the way, wait till after the code. Just some students towards the end of medical school just get what we call survives.
Dr. Filter,
Yes.
incoming my point.
Hey guys, it's a story about pulse at 2, heart rate 100, BP's monthly over 90, respirations 22, O2 sats 98, MIP hours.
Okay. Hey, Paul, Dr. Banachek. Oh, wow, you got put up pretty bad. But let's get this guy right back to the top. Come on. This patient comes in. He still has his shirt on, but it's obvious that he has cuts underneath there and there's a lot of bleeding. Okay, Paul, important question here. You having any difficulty breathing?
No.
No? Can you take some deep breaths for me? I see you take a listen to your chest. Good, good, good. So you just got all cut up on your back like this?
It's a horror pair of headphones. It's just going to a real sleeper I've been saving up for. Shouldn't why?
Yeah, but why only your back?
I was lying on the ground holding headphones on my stomach like a football. I guess they didn't want to kill me, so they just kept slicing my back.
His entire back is just sliced with lacerations, and there was just blood everywhere. Whoa. I don't think I've ever in my entire career seen so many lacerations in a patient. So we get an IV started, give him some pain medications, and send off the basic labs. There's no deep lacerations to his neck, which is excellent because those would be life-threatening if he had those.
Who are these people?
These are medical students working with me. This is Jillian, Sophie, and Carl. Our highest priority is getting chest X-ray. We want to take a look inside, make sure that there's not a punctured lung with an air leak with bleeding inside his chest. Well, Paul, some good news. No evidence of deeper injuries on your chest X-ray, so that's all good. So we don't have to jump right in and
putting a chest tube like that. We're just left with dealing with all these lacerations on his back.
Do we start stitching up now?
The problem is the depth of these wounds. It's just the sheer volume. I'll bet there's 8 feet of lacerations in his back there, and that's just more than me to an emergency department.
Well, then what's plan B?
The better option is to call the trauma surgeon taking the operating room to take care of it. No, he doesn't have any life-threatening injuries, but the trauma surgeon is giving me pushback and just wants us to take care of him in the emergency. He doesn't meet critical trauma admission policies. End of discussion.
What do you mean you won't admit? Dr. Keely Hanselka is reaching the end of a 24-hour shift in the ER.
Doing anything for 24 hours is just fine. I'm really tired. I work part-time in a rural ER, and every so often we'll do 24-hour shifts, and when I come home, the other flight complete, so I'm so tired.
Really? How was it? It's almost 8. You can make drilling in your pillow in less than an hour if you hurry home.
First off, that's gross. Second off, I can't go to sleep. I have a lunch date.
Kevin?
Yes, and Kevin and his parents, my future in-laws.
You're nervous. That's not like you.
Well, Jen, I'm so tired I have no brain. And I've only met them one other time before, and it did not go.
You'll be fine.
Right. So I rush home to get ready, and I race to the restaurant. But of course, late. So I'm sorry. Are they here already?
Yeah, don't worry. It's all good.
For the most part, if I know people, I know the situation in my setting, I can be very outgoing and confident. But when it comes to things like meeting my future in-laws, I can be shy and introverted. Hi, hello. Sorry I'm late.
She was really nervous, extremely nervous. It was really tough to do.
I did not put my best foot forward last. Good to see you guys again. Now we're engaged in planning a wedding. So I really wanted them to like me, be okay with the fact that I'm going to marry them soon.
I can't wait. Can't wait, honey.
I'm so very happy.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Note to self, get some sleep before meeting the in-laws.
Hey, what's going on over there?
First we see these 2 cops who were in the restaurant. Suddenly went back there.
Is there a doctor here? You need help. Yeah, right here. She's the doctor.
This is not the first time that this sort of thing happens to Katie all the time.
I had times where someone's just having a panic attack, and all I really do is calm them down, hold their hand, talk them through it. But this time was different. Excuse me, I'm here now.
He's breathing.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. This kid was dead.
Dr. Cesar Aristigiani was a police officer before becoming a doctor, and it gave him some insight into how to pick up a dispute.
Right.
Run the other way.
What are you doing? This is awful. Isn't it, Dr. Caesar?
No opinion. I can tell you that you never want to intervene in an argument because eventually both parties will turn against you.
Last I checked, you weren't the boss here. Oh, and you weren't the interior decorator.
So I tend to let arguments resolve themselves and just allow people to work them out.
What's the problem?
Not here, unless it's escalating or somebody's gonna get hurt.
Here.
Thank you. Just then, EMS breaks in this young woman who's been in a car accident.
MBA. Single vehicle versus light load. She's the only outfit. Hey, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. I'm Dr. Caesar. You remember what happened?
I don't know. It happened so fast.
She's straight. We found her. Airbag left deployed. She's wearing smoke.
Let's get her over here.
She seems very anxious.
Can we take this thing off? Now I get what my dog needs for children.
Let me check your neck out first. Okay, I'll move this yet. Any pain when I do that?
No,
Okay. How are you feeling?
a little nervous.
Okay. Any pain anywhere right now?
No.
She seems like a normal, healthy person, and except for being a little anxious, she seems to be in good spirits.
Dr. Caesar, you should take a look at this.
So we're checking her vital signs, and her heart rate is actually quite high, but that's not all.
Has it moved from 162?
Normally, your heart rate goes up and down in between the breaths that you take. Just a little, but there's a variation.
What's going on that I probably
don't want to know about.
No, we're worried your party's going a little fast, so we're gonna get an EKG to check it out a little further. It's very uncomfortable for your heart to be beating that fast. Think of going for a very strenuous workout or run and how you feel when you're feeling winded. That's kind of what this patient is feeling, yet she's lying completely still. She's an SVT. The rhythm that I'm seeing on the EKG is what we call SVT, or supraventricular tachycardia. When SVT is present, it can be a serious and dangerous condition. Lucy, we're seeing some abnormalities in your EKG. The heart is beating so fast that the pump action of the heart is not effective, and it's going to start to fail. I need to treat her right away. Are you on any medications?
Not lately.
The first line of treatment for SVT is a drug, and I need to make sure that there's nothing that's going to interfere with the action of that. Anything for anxiety?
No. I mean, I had to go off of everything because I'm pregnant.
Pregnant? It hadn't even occurred to me. She doesn't even look pregnant at all.
I mean, it's only been 11 weeks, and I don't even believe it yet.
A pregnant woman will not be able to tolerate this heart rate for nearly as long as a non-pregnant woman is the same age and health. So now, it's imperative for me to get that heart rate under control.
So what do you have to do?
The problem is, now there's a complication. None of the drugs that would be used to treat SVT have been tested in pregnant women.
Don't forget to check him. We need him in the coma bay right now. I think he's having some kind of seizure.
Suturing and lacerations of pus. What the heck is going on here?
Exhausted Dr. Manzelka is having lunch with her future in-laws when they're interrupted by a medical emergency.
What's going on over there?
There's a doctor here. Need help.
Excuse me, I'm here to help.
He's breathing.
This child was in trouble, and that I knew immediately. No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. I was no longer aware that I was tired. In a situation like this, you don't get that mask over here, please, and start giving him breaths. You're gonna be giving him 2 breaths after every 30 compressions, okay? Has EMS been called?
Ma'am, I swear, he was breathing. Are you a doctor?
Yes, and that's called agonal respiration. He still didn't have a pulse. When a person has just died and there's still some activity going on in their brainstem, they take those couple of last breaths, but their heart's still not beating, so they're technically still dead. Now we switch here to give 2 breaths. I want you to take over, okay? Ready? 2 breaths. No defibrillator, no medications, no oxygen. Basically, my job is to make sure we're doing good CPR and to keep that up until the EMS got there. 2 breaths. Okay. One arm there, over top. There you go.
Bill Scott Lywood used her. She put him in his place. She went from nervous Keely to in control Keely, right on the spot.
There you go. Keep counting to 30.
3.
2 breaths. And then don't wait. As soon as he's done, resume compressions.
1.
Where's EMS? Are you sure they've been called?
Yeah,
I didn't want to scare the parents, but it was a matter. If EMS didn't show up soon, this kid wasn't going to make it.
Whoa. Dr. Pavlicek has a patient with knife wounds too extensive to treat in the ER. What do you mean you won't admit? But the trauma surgeon refuses to accept the case.
What did you say?
She thinks y'all should take her.
Yes.
So this means I have to commit essentially all of my team to taking care of this one patient, which is not an ideal use of team resources. But I don't really have a lot of choice. Good call, I have an update for you. The operating room's not available, so we're gonna have to take care of this down here in the emergency department. I have assigned all 3 of these medical students to take care of this. Seriously? And I wouldn't suggest if I didn't think it was our best option.
What happens when I stay out of medicine?
Well, then unfortunately you'd have to wait for the new physician to come on, someone who actually has time to do it because I'm too busy with the patients right now. I really think this is the best thing for you. Okay?
Alright, well, I hope something wrong.
And then it's a matter of taking out the local anesthetic body and numbing them up. And you're going to be injecting it right along the edge of each of these wounds. And you do a running suture for some of these longer ones, and then split interrupted sutures for the others. It's all pretty straightforward, like we've been talking before. I'd say maybe an hour passes, and I'm busy seeing other patients. But all this.
Check. We need him in the trauma bay right now.
What's up?
I think he's having some kind of seizure.
suturing and lacerations don't cause seizures. What the heck is going on?
Dr. Cesar Aristigueta is in uncharted territory with his patient's dangerous heart behavior.
I'm pregnant.
I see patients with SVT once, twice a month, but a pregnant woman with SVT? Now, the combination of these two conditions really limits what I can do.
Well, just figure it out. I gotta go.
Well, I'm considering my options. This very well-dressed woman walks in.
Oh, Lucy, God. The ER? Why did you call my assistant, not myself? Didn't want to interrupt your investor meeting. This is my partner, you.
Hi, Dr. Cesar.
Can you fill me in? I'll fill you in.
I'm assuming this is her business partner. Her demeanor is very polished, very officious.
SVT? Looking up. You know, there is a doctor here.
And I'm trying to figure out what's the best and safest course of treatment. Lucy, I'm going to try what's called a vagal maneuver. It's like a little massage of your neck. It helps you slow down your heart.
Yeah, sure.
The vagus nerve controls all the relaxation functions of the body. And by trying to stimulate it, I'm trying to get her heart to slow down. I know it looks a little primitive, but given the circumstances.
Circumstances? Are you finding anything useful?
Still breathing. Heart rate stabilizing.
We can see the heart slowing down. There we go. But as soon as I stop the vagal maneuver,
Nope. It's coming back up.
the heart rate just jumps right back to 162.
Isn't there something more modern medicine you can do?
Eve, can you just let him do the doctor?
There's clearly some tension between these two, but I am not going to intervene.
It says here that the best success in treating SVT is with a medicine called adenosine. Can we please try that?
I've exhausted all my non-invasive ways of controlling her heart rate, but because she's pregnant, I really have to do more research before I can give her any drugs. Lucy, I need to check to see if adenosine is safe in your condition.
What do you mean?
He just thinks some drugs have side effects.
Yeah, but what condition is he talking about?
I'm pregnant. We're having a baby, you mean?
Suddenly I realize that this is not her business partner, it's her life partner. And they haven't had any discussions about this pregnancy.
It's fair. Evie,
Just don't.
Now I have more than a cardiac arrhythmia on my hands. I have a family involved.
Maybe you should be getting a truck, sleep her on bed rest, and then you monitor.
Monitor with what? Her heart just kind of sinking.
Oh, excuse me. Really?
Runs with her future innings. Dr. Killian Selka has been called upon to keep a dying child alive with no medical equipment.
Basically, my job is to make sure we're doing good CPR and to keep that up until EMS got there. Now slow down. You want to do 100 beats a minute. For someone who's not experienced with CPR, it's really easy to go too fast or too slow. And you want to stick right at 100 beats a minute. I'm Keely Hensock, I'm a doctor. Now, does he have any medical conditions? Generally, when kids cardiac arrest, it's usually a respiratory problem, which he didn't have a history of. Any medications he takes? I wanted to see if I could get any history from the parents. It helps me to try to figure out why he collapsed in the first place. Complaining of anything before this happened, like he couldn't breathe, got dizzy, but they were just eating and he collapsed. There were no complaints beforehand, and he was happy and healthy. The first thing that popped into my head was, could he have hypertrophic cardiomyopathy? Whenever you hear in the news of an athlete suddenly dying, that usually ends up being this heart condition. What are we going to do? Well, when EMS gets here, we can use a machine called a portable cardiac monitor to check the rhythm of his heart and see if we can resuscitate him.
They're here. They're coming in now.
Oh, great. So finally the ambulance arrived, and I'm hoping at that point that they're not too late. I'm hoping he's still in an arrhythmia that we can shock, something we call VTAC or VFib. If it's been too long and we've already decompensated to rhythms we call PEA or asystole, those are unshockable rhythms. And if you're in those, your chance of survival drop drastically. So this is Josh. He's a 10-year-old boy. He has sudden cardiac arrest, no respiratory symptoms. And we've been doing CPR about 15 minutes. I don't know if he's in a shockable rhythm because we don't have any equipment here. Thanks. Be paramedic. ER doc. So at this point, it's all about EMS. They really know what they're doing. It's best for me at this point to stand back and do their job. My job is to basically be like a social worker and explain to the parents what's going on. It's okay, that's normal. They've never seen this before, they have no idea what's happening, but I do. So I can explain it and help keep it calm. So I can see that on the monitor, he's still in bed, and that's great news. Alright, it looks good. Let's stop rolling them. There. It's okay, that's normal. Go close. Make sure he's back. So see if one of you can ride through the ambulance. Just ask the parents. Just make sure that oxygen mask is on so it fall off. That's important because I was noticing every time it was falling off his face, he wasn't getting oxygen. On the monitor, he was having runs of what we call VTAC. And that's kind of irregularities of the heart that, if they continue, could allow them to cardiac arrest. Yes. I gotta go. Hey guys.
Well, I'm getting all the
You gotta watch the next. I told you watch the next. Here's where it falls off. It goes into VTAC. But I was too late. The kid's heart went into VTAC.
Dr. Kanichev's patient with multiple life wounds is inexplicably having a seizure. We need to flip him over onto his back and get him some medications. So get some hands on here. You grab him up there. Slowly roll him towards you, right? 1, 2, 3. So at this point, the medical students are just panicked. They're frozen. This patient's heart rate is dropping, and the monitor is just going wild. Now let's do the side we need. Don't let up from the flex. Straighten that arm out. Let's do that in a little instant 3 milligrams of the race and right here with diabetes. It could be that you fix that program. It could be there really is a close here. It could be he does have it. Seizures and just never told us. We don't know. Really slow and a little bit deeper. So for this, go ahead and bang him. Putting this oxygen. Getting enough oxygen to the body. Patients had a seizure like this. It's really, really important. So at this point, we had to make the decision to intubate. So we moved him up to the medical. Let's get that CT scan on him. Let's get a lab, especially with oxygen on him. And hopefully that will help us figure this out. Pretty much everything in the image happens. Number one concern on my list is brain and bleeding inside the brain is obviously life.
Don't see any blood. Swelling. And skull fracture. There's nothing that would be here.
It's just bizarre. It's not making any sense. With his pregnant patient's heart stuck in a dangerous arrhythmia.
I'm pregnant.
The last thing Dr. Caesar wished to get in needs is a domestic conflict.
It's fair.
Evie, just don't.
As much as I don't like being involved in arguments, sometimes I just get roped in.
The only reason I didn't tell her is because this is round 7 of IVF. I've had 2 miscarriages. I didn't want her to go through the disappointment again. I just wanted to protect her.
I understand. I can tell she's important to you. It's important not to let this kind of thing distract from patient care. And I called for the on-call cardiologist and OBGYN to consult on the case. Each specialist can provide different perspectives on the issue. The cardiologist is the one that knows the most effective treatment for the heart. She needs medicine. The OBGYN is the safety person.
It's category C.
Category C means that a drug has never been tested in pregnant women.
Karen, you're not going to find a drug for SVT that's not category C.
Well, maybe she shouldn't be getting any drugs. You're on bed rest, and then you monitor.
Monitor with what? The heart just kind of sinking
Your
out.
oxygen is fine. Really?
All right, guys. I appreciate your perspective. This type of disagreement is one that I'm willing to get involved. We use adenosine on kids with SVT, right? And that probably makes it safe for the fetus.
Some, yes.
And what's the half-life of adenosine?
Less than 10 seconds.
It takes less than 10 seconds for the drug to metabolize, so it's hard to believe that a drug would cause any harm to the fetus. Normally, it takes a long-term exposure to a medication or a chemical to cause harm to a fetus. Okay, so it sounds to me like adenosine is the way to go. We decide that it's a thing to try. So I go back to the patient's room, and the patient's partner also returns to the room.
Evie, I'm so sorry.
I'm back because of your okay.
Adenosine push. You see, the medication we were talking about earlier, adenosine, we've identified that it's safe in your condition, and so we're going to try that, okay?
Okay, I trust you.
Using adenosine is like hitting the reboot button on your computer. You might feel a little bit of nausea, maybe a little bit of chest pain, but that will pass. It's part of the effect of the medication. It causes a short pause in the electrical activity of your heart. It's equivalent to 2 or 3 heartbeats. Ready? But you may feel your heart skip a beat, but that's fully normal. Right? That's what we want. We usually don't tell people that it's actually going to stop their heart. It just freaks them out. We're looking for that short pause where the heart just stops.
Oh my god.
Anything under 140 beats per minute, we're comfortable with. All right. Good work.
Thank God. That's the worst feeling I've ever experienced. Doctor.
Lo and behold, the same effect. Short pause, followed by a return to our famous number 162. I go back to consult with the other doctors, other thoughts, recommendations.
Go with the PROCAST.
And now we're going to have to try a second drug that hasn't been tested in pregnant women.
Well, you already know my objections, but in light of the circumstances, yes.
Thank you. I now return to my patient, and her appearance has changed dramatically. She's cold, clammy, sweaty, breathing heavy. She looks sick.
BP's dropped to 85 over 42.
She's now going into cardiogenic shock, which means that her heart is giving out.
Amy, can you please talk to me? I'm okay.
That was one of my biggest fears, and now the ante has been raised.
We're okay. And you're going to be okay. You gonna give her anything else?
It's a little bit more complicated now. The TISM has an unfortunate